morning. It's just happening.
And we are live now. Hopefully the connection holds up tonight. My last couple of late night streams were a little questionable.
Yeah. Well, we can't be having none of that. Not now that I'm here. No. You need excellent
I'm trying
connection.
to figure out. I know this charged shot is piercing. I'm trying to figure out if the regular shot is piercing as well. It's really hard to tell. It looks like it is. I guess the easiest way to tell will be on the dummy. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, it definitely is. That wasn't like that a couple days ago. What's going on, Smoochy, Malik, Children, Ozzy, Zach?
Gonna say,
I almost got wrecked.
You should be dead.
It was close. I was waiting for them super heals.
I was just like, are you gonna proc that charge shot or not? Or what's going to
Oh,
happen?
I was just manually doing it. It's this grid locker. It's kind of good. And if you just manually do it, and I mean, I've still got the charge shot shard just because I don't really know what else I would use for hero damage, you know? Anyway, guys, gonna be some boring meta builds tonight, but got the double XP. I don't see. I've wasted the last 2 double XP weekends we had getting some random hair to do random silliness. But this weekend I am gonna hit 2K. I'm 91 ascension levels away, and I guess there's a 2500 achievement now too. So it's like, dang it! I thought it was all good. I thought 2K was it, and then now there's a 2500.
You know there's going to be one for like 9,000.
Oh yeah. Well, the 9001. You know, you got to have a 9001.
I want one just for throwing stuff on the ground.
The threw it on the ground notification.
That's all I want. I want to see that pop up every time. You know how you usually see like the little upgrade icon or the little like in the bottom right hand side.
Oh yeah.
I just want to see that title pop up all the time going, you threw too much on the ground. It's like, well, it's not like we've got like defenses that go in the sky here, just float in the air.
Right. See what happens though. That JCB Mars game looks really good. I've been tinkering around with that a little, you know. It's really early in development. It's really buggy. I don't know if you saw those screenshots last night, but I almost fell off of a huge cliff. And I just kept going, and I stuck to the side of it. I mean, I was like, at one point, I was almost like completely upside down in my vehicle, just cruising along the side of this cliff, and it was like I was stuck to it. And then, I mean, eventually I fell off, but what's going on there, bro? But the biggest, that wasn't really a huge issue for me, but the biggest issue I'm having right now is the inventory that you have on your person and in your vehicle. It despawns every time you log out. So when you log back in, your inventory's empty.
Right, I see.
And you can only fit so much in your base inventory, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So you end up losing a lot of stuff. And like earlier, I was on a mission that, you know, I'm trying to build a warehouse. Once I can store stuff in the warehouse, I'm assuming that won't be an issue. But anyway, I was trying to build a warehouse, and one of the materials required was titanium, and it was like I had to go like halfway across Mars to get it. And then I got all the way back to the base. My computer crashed, or the game crashed, and when I loaded the game back up, it had wiped the inventory I had. So I was like, I'm not going all the way back over there again, you know?
I'm not going all the way back.
But I want to do it. Pardon me. Omni, I muted the stream on that one, but that one was an ear blaster.
That's
I'm actually full on Steam there, Ro. Enjoying my Steam group though. Anytime I do public matches, I try to do it off the Steam group. That way, anybody in the group can join. Brony, what up? Yeah, man, double XP weekend. This is the opportunity right here. I think it was unplanned too. It seemed like Lalta just said, "Okay, we're doing it," and queued it up. You know, so that's pretty awesome.
People want double XP. Give it to them.
I was kind of hoping we were going to get some update news this week.
Yeah, I was hoping for some as well.
But nothing yet. I mean, we know something good is in the mix, but God, I just wish it would get here. Oh yeah, I got the double XP. I'm over here waiting for the box. Oh, got a little lovely green chest. Good to see you're taking up all the quality RNG again there, Omni.
You know that there's nice shiny ones that sent you in front of me.
I see how it is. What is the best part of school? Well, learning, of course. I know that's not the right answer, but that's the answer I'm given.
Isn't it usually when the bell goes, it's time to go home? Isn't that usually the best time?
Oh, yeah. Nah, Edger, I'm going to be on the PC this weekend. I want to hit that 2000 Ascension. So my Xbox... I just did live with subs yesterday, Robert. So there'll be another one next week. Tuesday Xbox, Wednesday PS4, and Thursday PC. Don't know if I'll be live with subs, but I will be playing on those platforms though.
Damn it. Buttons, push buttons, press buttons, push.
Yeah, anyway, I gotta hit the 2K, you know. I've been talking about it for the last 2 double Ascension weekends, and I've just failed miserably at actually going through with it and grinding it out. This weekend, no excuses. If I'm not 2K by the time the event ends, then I fail.
It's ripperoni pepperoni.
What's going on, Necro? Chaos? How you guys doing? Is Mama here? Mama's not here. I'm anxious to see what Mama's Ascension is. I bet it's over 2K. Well, you need anything? I got 130 left.
Just shove it in the flame for us. It's up in the, over here.
Actually, we only got 10 DU left. We can't do nothing. Oh, an upgrade, you mean?
Yeah, just upgrade it pretty much. Just upgrade.
Sweet. Got cheated on Chaos 4. How'd you get cheated on Chaos 4? Hey, do me a favor. Where you at?
In the usual spot.
Stand off to the side and see if this regular shot is penetrating mobs. I think it is. I know the charged shot is. It travels slow enough where I can run around there and look. Now, of course, no mobs want to come out. Here we go. Is that regular shot going through them? Yep, they're all dead.
I think they're just going to die. We'll stand here. It's hard to tell because they're just dying so quick.
Let's try another lane. This one too is spawn camped. Here, this lane over here will work. They'll live a second here. If they'll come out.
There's not enough time.
They're all scared.
They're all getting beat down.
No, there's no max for Ascension, Atlantis, but there is a maximum benefit. Like, if you look at your Ascension, like, on this hero, the EV, I've got 241 wasted points in utility because everything's capped. I can't put it anywhere else. And then getting close on offense. Still got a ways to go on defense, but just running out of place to put the points. And even, like, right now on the EV, other than the rest of these offense points, I'm not really getting any benefit from this stuff. Reflect beam health is a non-issue. And buff beams need love. Anyway, let's try this again. See if you can tell.
It's kind of hard to see with that actually.
Too much going on.
These ones. I was gonna say shoot. I'd probably say shoot these ones up here.
Might have to just look on the dummy. The projectile goes so quick, it's hard to look.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Ah, crap. I know the charged shot goes through him.
It's hard to see, man.
Everything's dying too quick.
Dying way too fast. We'll pull back a lane or something on something.
Yeah.
I could do that with this lane actually. Here, I'll pull this lane
How did
back.
I get the Lightning Monk? The skin, you mean? I actually won it in a trendy, one of the trendy
rigged.
Friday giveaways.
It was rigged.
It was not rigged.
It was rigged.
Actually, after I won this, I mean, I've been watching those trendy streams for 3 or 4 years. And I finally win one, and people threw a fit about it. It's like, good lord. You know, now I did win 2 in a row. But still, I mean, after 4 years, I finally won one. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way to get it is to buy it with gems, or it's really expensive. I would have never bought it. But I won. I won it, so...
Yeah, that's all that nudged back a bit. So you should be able to see.
So the spawn camp isn't so spawn campy. If the projectile traveled a little slower, you could just run around and look really easy. Like the charged shot travels really slow.
Let's make sure that sky guard doesn't get some more. So let me stand over here then. See if I can actually see that.
Can't tell?
Yeah, it looks like it's shooting through.
I think it is. Well, the charged shot is for sure. Yeah, it was, like I said, it was one of the giveaways. So they do giveaways every Friday. Like today, they gave away 10 or 12 hero codes every Friday at noon Pacific time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's piercing. I mean, the easiest way to tell will definitely be the dummy, you know, but I think it's working. Right in the face, Ogre. Oop. Maybe. I missed half the projectiles.
You mean that, Ogre?
And then the perfect 750 medallion back in the item power days.
It looks fine in my end.
It's telling me that, the little YouTube dashboard is telling me that the stream dropped. It says it's resumed, but no one's typing in chat either. It buffers sometimes. It says, yeah, Wong Tong says I went offline for 5 seconds. That's very, very strange.
The YouTube being a derp again.
Well, it's just a thing, is I don't know if it's YouTube or if it's my connection. I mean, I'm well aware that I got a crappy connection, you know. So we're all at the mercy of our interwebs.
Seems fine to me.
I just looked over in the top, the little YouTube dashboard, stream dashboard thing. It says at the top of it, stream is continuing. But
shenanigans.
Come back to the UK. In time there, Necro. I plan on you know, when I can ever get to a point where I'm truly able to support myself, I have been thinking quite a bit about moving back to the UK. Other than my son, which obviously my son's kind of a big deal, but other than my son, every one of my family members is either in the UK or Europe. And I mean everyone. It's just all that's here is me, the wife, and the kid. Now, my mom does come to visit all the time. She comes to DC. She doesn't come to visit me. She goes to visit her friends. She's like, Washington? Why do I want to go to Washington? You can come here. It's like, but Mom, I don't want to go there.
I don't wanna.
She goes to DC and just stays in DC. It's like, God, you lived there for 30 years. Is that not enough? Yeah, we missed that one right when the stream lagged in and out there, Atlantis. I think, I don't know. I guess it would probably be finding perfect 750 medallions back in the item power days. 750 item power was the highest you could get. And I found a couple of perfect ones with perfect substats, which, you know, was a rarity.
It was about getting those perfect passives to roll on the perfect piece.
Right. Yeah.
Like when you got Serenity, or is it that 60% for the maximum range, like increase?
Oh yeah.
Like, and it was a 750 piece. You were like,
oh yeah.
Oh, you were sitting there like praising shit and everything. Excuse French. Excuse French.
Yeah.
Sitting there praising.
Do I have any tips of Altar of a Theme? Well, keep moving. If you're having problems with the assassins, then use the little stun bells. And then the invulnerability potions as well. When I first started, when that one first came out, and I was first doing it, I would go over and pop those invulnerability potions before I started the altar up every time. And then that allowed you 30 seconds where you could just sit there and DPS the little dealies without worrying about taking any damage. There we go, I got the shinies that time.
Yeah, I knew you were going to suck it up that time, man.
Can I do trees only? I don't know why anybody would want to do trees only, to be honest with you. Seems like the most boring thing ever.
Trees only?
A bunch of trees and sit there and spam down the lane?
Be flat out DPS and just being like, I have to hit this R button. Do I really have to?
What's going on there, Bobby? How are you? Cacti Knight? I've been good. I'm blessed with an abundance of games to play right at the moment, and it's just so awesome. But then, of course, Double XP weekend comes, and cha-chink, I gotta get that Ascension. There are no potions in the game there, children, other than on the forest biome map. But there's no, like, healing potions or anything like that.
Wow.
Everything's just gonna die so quick. I'm still looking for a canister. I don't have the correct canister yet.
Go for it.
I know. All you. I'll throw Skyguard in and get some other randomness.
There we go.
Are we out? No, we're not out.
God damn it, jump. I've not got the hops today. Up.
Here's
so you
20.
Wasted the lost over there. You might have
Did I draw with the protons? I've drawn with the protons quite often. My stuff isn't the good stuff, though. Some people send stuff to me on Twitter with protons because they know I'm such a big EV2 fan, and some of it's really, really good. There was one, a guy made an eye with protons and a Huntress Geyser in the middle. It looked just awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so I've got this weapon. It's a legendary and all, but it doesn't have the right stats on it.
Still looking for my Armageddon. It's not that I like the Bubble Trouble or anything.
Don't get enough time to gather the gems. I don't understand. You do it during the breaks. Or are you talking about what map are you talking about? The Lava Mancer is a beast. No doubt about it. Very, very strong. Yeah, that build phase, just take your time, you know. I mean, don't take your time this weekend, because it is double XP weekend, but...
Go fast. You go, 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 go.
Oh. Wow. I'm pretty sure I was completely suspended over the green and was able to jump back. That was just lucky.
You trying to pull some fly moves, have you?
I just gather them up during the build phase there, Necra. I'm pretty sure Auto Meow saved me there because I had the speed boost going at the time. Little kitty done saved the day. What's going on there, Tristan? How are you?
Pew pew, pew pew, pew pew.
You've been playing a lot of OMD lately, huh?
Yeah.
You got that pew pew down. I still haven't popped back on yet since we played last. I definitely want to.
I've been looking at the endless ones. I still haven't played them yet because I've just been waiting for you.
Yeah.
To come play some endless. Because then obviously that'd be like we just play one map and then play it until we kind of get used to playing it. Because I've still got like all the heroes to do for all the endless, so it's like there's chests galore.
Yeah.
We just need to play them pretty much.
What did I want to do before I started YouTube? I wanted to do YouTube. Tough call between that one there, Gaming. Brony, they're both really good. The Skyguard and the Hailstorm are both just strong. The Hailstorm, of course, has got lower DU cost, so that makes it a kind of a no-brainer for a lot of situations, but I don't have it, you know, we're kind of doing speed runs, and I just threw the Skyguards down just because I had the Monk in deck. But they're both really good. The Hailstorm rips it out. It does some pretty incredible damage. Well, you don't have to pick the gems up, Necra. They stay there on the ground. Just wait until the build phase and then run around and pick it all up. You don't have to run around actively and pick them up as you're going.
That's not using all the DU.
I mean, as long as you have enough to repair walls, that's all you need during the wave. Just, yeah, just leave it all there, you know. What's going on there, Big Papa? How are you?
I almost took a trip down that drink.
Trip to the drink.
Just a trip to get a drink, really. Just get. Come on down here, Tuskar. Come on now.
Getting close to max in C5, just go to C6 then.
Do it.
Yeah, you don't have to max it out. In fact, maximum C5 stuff is higher than low-end C6 stuff.
Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew.
Definitely not a one-shot, but pretty close to it. Like 4 or 5 million light. Guess it depends on how many of the projectiles crit too.
Let's go on. Actually use some of the 800 mana that I have.
Yeah. Might as well. There's no games in C6.
When can we get the co-op leader?
What do you mean?
Man?
If you're progressing through, it's going to be a lot. If you're progressing through in your building, you're going to get there way quicker if you just do it solo. I realize that takes some of the fun out of it, not playing together. But if you just go through it solo, the maps go way faster. The mobs have lower health, so it doesn't take as long to kill everything. And you're in control, so it's at your speed, you know.
So you can mash G as much as you want.
Yep.
And that's really all that you should be doing. Building, mashing G.
Oh yeah.
Just upgrading as you
2250, good lord, mama. How the heck am I going to catch you if you're 2250? Well, that ain't going to happen. Mama has
like...
expanded the gap way too far.
That's just like the gap between
Lafayette, what's up? Yeah, well, I mean, Mama doesn't mess around. Every time I look, playing DD2, playing DD2. I'll never catch up. Need Mama to play with Sidewalk Hero for like a week. Get them slow builds going.
Yep.
His side snoozing. He's not awake to defend himself. Mikey C, what's up? I think I may have finally passed Joe, though. I'm not positive. Shame it doesn't go through geodes. Bach, what's up? Oh! Wasn't looking, almost went right in the drink.
Don't die now.
Oh, I'm not dying. Oh, I almost did it again.
No heals. You're getting no fat heals. Don't die.
Yes. What kind of an adept are you? Good gosh.
Here, my monk's in the deck, and he's just like, no, don't do it.
Mama's kitty cat picture. Fine, you kill the roller then. Take a month and a half while I'm over here healing myself.
Let's go. Pew, 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 pew.
I'm not gonna help. Here, I'll give you a bot.
She needs some. She could do this.
You can't blow it up.
Crit damage, like. She could use some more crit damage.
That sucks, Mama. I'll be a train wreck when old Blitz goes. As much as he irritates me. He's still my bud, you know?
Ooh.
What'd you get, fancy stuff?
Like
Omni got the fancy loot.
It looks like I got myself a pretty beastly set of gloves, actually.
I got nothing good. I found a really good pair of gloves earlier today, which was pretty amazing.
Substats, the crit damage and the ability power is 4,800.
Yeah. What's going on, Almighty? Oh, my day's good. Got a little ascension grinding going on here. After that, I'm gonna go back to Mars and try to figure out how to get that dang titanium I was complaining about earlier.
There it was, he fell in the drink right at the end.
Oh, it was close. In fact, I wish you could clip it. You can't clip on YouTube like you can on Twitch, you know?
Yeah.
Can't beat a single Chaos 2 map, huh? Well, I mean, it's all about the geodes, Buck. So if you stay away from any sort of or pardon me, it's all about the cyborgs. If you stay away from any sort of ground traps, It's gonna ease your pain quite a bit. $22.50. Good lord, I thought Mama was at like 2100 or something like that. I got no chance. I'll cross that one off my list. I will never achieve Mama's greatness. Got Paladins yet? No, I didn't download Paladins yet. I was actually really tempted to the other night. I've got JCB Pioneer Mars, Conan Exiles, what else was there? There's something else.
The Dig?
Yeah.
Big one?
The SteamWorld Dig 2 releases on the 22nd. And I've got access to that. Which is awesome. You need 110 here, or just throw it into something. Oh, I never put a Skyguard over here.
Yeah, I was going to say it goes in Skyguard, doesn't it? You threw too much on the ground again, Juice.
You think it was me? There's a solid chance of it. That's alright, I can get rid of... I don't have that much down,
I've only got a weapon man and one floor next to my stuff, so yeah, he's definitely overbuilt.
It's because you split the lane. 120, 30, 40, 50, 200, 230.
And I put 150 into the Skyguard tower as well.
230. Yeah, you've got 350 between your two lanes. I guess I've got 550 between mine. That doesn't seem right. I didn't put that much down there. I guess I went ham down on the bottom a little.
Probably just the bottom.
Just a touch. Yeah, I'll get rid of that and that. That'll do it. Yeah, you can use traps in Chaos 3. It's actually the preferred defense in Chaos 3 is traps, auras, beams, all the hotness. I still can't get over that. I feel completely beat down. Mama went so far ahead of me. That's what happens with splitting it up and playing on so many different platforms. I bet I'm not... at one point I was number 3 in Ascension. Now I bet I'm lucky to even be in the top 10.
So I'm going to be nowhere near it now.
Pretty much everything but Chaos 2 and Chaos 5 you can use traps and auras, Tristan. Chaos 6, the big deal is the Hex Throwers, and the EV2 makes the Hex Throwers kind of a non-issue. Without them, you just want to be very conscious as to where they're at, because they have insane range. And make sure you have an aura or something out there that's going to kill them.
Kill him dead.
Oh. The bubble shot him up in the air right out of the range of my shot. That wasn't right. Oh man, I missed half the projectiles. Got wrecked in the process. That's alright. Those auras will kill him.
Yeah, he dead. You dead, Lola. You dead. Woohoo.
Well, you can't buy gold with real money, so that one gets ruled right out. There's no way to buy gold. You have to earn it. But there's no quick way. It's all about the grinding. You know, it's a grind game, free-to-play grinder. So everything in the game is earned through massive grinding.
Through many, many hours wasted.
Yeah.
Well, not exactly wasted. The fruits of your labor.
No, that looks right. There, Light Rain. Yeah, anyway, I need to find one of these grid lockers that has hero damage, hero crit, and an element on it. Is what I would prefer. Right now I don't have any hero crit on it, so I'm losing out on, what, 7,000, 8,000 hero crit?
See when you're using like bees. Yeah, bees. Have you done a bee build recently? Sure you have, haven't you?
What's that now? Use some bees
I'm sure
later?
you've done a bee build recently, haven't you?
Yeah, I did one earlier today.
Yeah. What have you got in your bees?
I'm using a medallion.
Or should I say, do you usually use the dryad when using like a dryad?
I cheese it. If you go to corrupt form, and then switch to another hero, the extra B stays out. It's a little cheesy, but that's what I usually do.
Oh, so that's what somebody. I was wondering that earlier because
Yeah.
we all already had our original ideas for building with dryad. You know, putting trees in certain spots and locations, and you know, just to kind of like, not even putting them down in the lanes really. You're just kind of putting them in spots just to get good coverage for the bees and that. So I was just like, I was playing it earlier, and obviously somebody was like, "Can I build?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, go ahead." And you just built bees trees in like one slime, like right up at the spawn, and it wiped out everything. And I was just kind of going, "How the hell is he doing that?" I tried it and was just like, "I'm getting wiped out here. What's the catch?" So now I know that it's hacks. It's the fat hacks. Did I mouth this? You meet yourself or something there, just no?
Oh, there we go. I must have muted and not realized.
Yeah.
Nah, yesterday I was 3 levels away from 1900, Tam. Anyway, I was answering questions.
He was.
And now I see that all of them went unanswered. Anyway, my least favorite mob is definitely hex throwers and javelin throwers. I mean, they're essentially the same mob, but one's the meaner version. And both of those are my least favorite mobs, that's for sure. I actually lost a couple Ascension levels today on stream. The game crashed on me when I popped back. I was at 1899. Yeah. And I popped back in at 1897. I'm gonna use that as my excuse. That's the only reason Mama's beaten me by 350 Ascension. It's because of those 2 levels I lost. See, Mama, I've got an excuse for everything.
That's the canal. It's me or you, but go on. Let's go.
Ah, did nothing to him. I was hoping that bomb was going to do a little bit more. I play with McDougars. I can, but it's boring. I mean, if you just want to watch me just spray, you know.
Oh, well, I think that RNG evened out that thing.
Yeah, decent medallion.
Ooh.
Unspectacular, but not a bad piece.
Yeah, that medallion sucks.
That one's terrible. And a purple chest. If you're looking for max stats, Bach, it's going to take you a long time. I mean, you don't need max stats, so don't grind until max stats unless you just want to. But if you're looking for max stats in Chaos 1, I mean, it could take you 200 runs to find a perfect set of gear. I mean, the chances of that are slim, you know. I would just get to the point where you're steamrolling it and then move to the next tier. Personally. That and the gear overlaps. I was mentioning that earlier. So if you go all the way to the max and say Chaos 1, you're going to enter Chaos 2 and you're going to get lower quality gear. So, I mean, it'll take you longer in Chaos 2, theoretically. Well, it's you're using the wrong defenses. Don't put anything on the ground. Use all projectile towers. I always recommend flamethrowers and anything else. Flamethrowers and poison dart towers, flamethrowers and cannonballs with stun. Any of those are really, really effective in Chaos 2. If you use traps and auras or anything from the EV, it's just going to keep getting disabled and you're not going to be able to complete it. So, I mean, you definitely want to use the right defenses, you know. What you need, anything?
Yeah, I was just waiting to see if you had something better, that was all.
I got 100 here if you want it. Nah, flamethrower is not a projectile. Projectile is only things that actually shoot a projectile out. So cannons, ballistas, poison dart towers.
Oh, I should make sure that'll hold now.
So, I mean, flamethrowers and ramsters are actually the two defenses that have no hard counter at all until you get to Chaos 7. So, I mean, you could use ramsters or flamethrowers all the way up. To be honest with you, the very first time I went through the game, I used flamethrowers all the way up. And then stopped using flamethrowers in Chaos 6. And then realized I could have been using flamethrowers in Chaos 6. I was just putting them in the wrong places. Wrong hero. I'm not going to get any canisters playing that guy. Or not many of them, anyway. Everything's dying so fast. The power.
It's over 9,000.
Oh, yeah.
9,000.
I'm actually going to start working on a ability power EV2 build this week. I'm not sure exactly how I personally want to play it yet. I like the idea of the bots, but they take so long to set up. That's what I like about Big Boy, is only having to pop one, you know?
What was it you were saying earlier about putting things up to tier 5? Tier 5 flame aura. Yeah!
What's going on there, EC Plays?
I did it, your flame aura is tier 5.
I'm always on US West. That was just a fluke with me being on US East. I mean, I do bounce around a lot, but I usually always go back to US West. Actually, I haven't had any real latency problems on the US West server. Usually that's what I do, is switch to the EU server if there's an issue. Well, only one way to find out, Buck. Give it a try. Yeah, I mean, it's all about using the right defenses, though. You can't use one build all the way through, unless you're using the stuff that doesn't have a hard counter, like flamethrowers or ramsters. If you use flamethrowers or ramsters, you can use those all the way up to Chaos 7. And in Chaos 7, you're going to want to switch, but
you're just going to want to be careful, at least.
Yeah.
the amount of time. Well, I'm pretty sure I did it a few times. It was like built a map and it was fine, completely fine, no flaws at all, perfect all the way through. And the next map you do the same build and then it doesn't work. And you're like, hold on a second.
Right.
What's going on here? Like, was it just a flick? It was just a flick. Like, I'm pretty sure I did that like Frost Days. Yeah, I did it on this map with Frost Days when the Aura meta came out. Like, just throw stuff on the ground. And I was like, well, I want to use Frost Days with it then. It's like, it's a shame that you can't use Frost Days. And I was just like, I'll find a way. And I did. I had all the perfect locations and spots. And then all of a sudden, no, next match, just nah, it's not.
Yeah. Flame Auras work really good. EC plays. What do I enjoy most about DD2? I like, I really do like grind games. As much as I complain about it, that's really almost all I play, is grind games. But I like to be honest with you, I like the aspect of the game that most people, it's not their favorite thing, and that's the tower defense aspect. I'll be very, very happy. In fact, I had someone from the RQA group asking me different thoughts on things, and you know, they're asking me about all these different hero abilities and all this stuff and new stuff that could potentially be added in the game. And I told them, it's like, I would love to see that pure strategy mode come back, and you know, don't make it so heroes can do more. I mean, heroes are way overpowered now. Make it so that you can use your defenses to kill the mobs and have it as an actual game mode, just like DD1. I mean, I would absolutely love to see that. But the tower defense...
I'd like to see a tower defense where it was just, you couldn't do anything apart from put your towers down and let them do the work.
Right.
I'd like to see that, you know.
But I mean, I play the game for the tower defense aspect of it. No doubt about it. I mean, I play the game to build. I play the game to make my defenses kill everything.
I did play before. I did used to play just to play wall-less builds, but things have changed.
I've been doing quite a few wall-less builds lately, but there's just, I don't know. It doesn't. There's like no reason to. You know, it's not a challenge.
Yeah, exactly. It's like reason.
I mean, you can go just. You can build with only Monk. You can go build with only EV2. You know, I mean, you don't need walls if you're using the right combo, but you gotta work harder, and then if that one berserker sneaks by, you're screwed, you know, if you don't catch it. But you know, the wall-less builds just don't, they're not super exciting for me, personally. I have been, like I said, I have been doing it, but they're not,
well, that all kind of stopped, though. As soon as they added in, like, power pylon and health pylon, it's like, well.
Yeah.
Well, you've convinced me, I'll use walls now.
Oh, it's usually a lot quicker than this there, OMG. Omni's slowing me down. I'm joking. Omni always hits G before I do.
I'm emptying loot, man. I'm always discard loot. Discard, get it away.
Yeah, I need to do that when we pop into the next map, probably. 11,000 XP? Oh, I like seeing that. Whoa. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's what you got to think about, like Light Rain mentioned. I mean, I've done, I don't know, probably 1,000 Chaos 7 runs. Where if you're just in Chaos 2, I would guess you've done 10. You know, so you definitely, you get a pretty absurd amount of practice time. That's for sure.
So I need taken.
Hmm?
was wondering what you're doing, so I can follow.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna bother with it. I was gonna put some snakes, but
Yeah, do whatever. I'm pretty sure it'll work out.
yeah. Yeah, anyway, that Steam World Dig game actually looks kind of cool. I don't know. I mean, I gotta play it yet and see. I might end up getting bored with it after 10 minutes, you know? But
yeah,
looking at the little previews of it, it looked pretty cool. I'm actually going to check it out a little tonight after we get done, but I also want to start a playthrough of that Mars game, but I don't want to end up having issues with my inventory disappearing too many times, you know?
yeah, yeah.
I got 10, if it'll help you. Could actually use another flame arrow over here, probably, if you got it in you.
Over there.
Over around in here somewhere.
Stretch it all the way over. Is that it? You need more?
Oh, that's definite there, Light Rain. I tell people that all the time, and they look at me like I'm crazy. It's like the grind to get to C7. When you get to Chaos 7 finally, you're almost at the halfway mark. But not yet. What's going on there, Kelzo? I just gotta grind more there, OMG. Just equip every little upgrade you can, even if it's only 20 or 30 points. There's nothing quick about the gear system. I'm really hoping that it gets... I don't even know what I would want it to be, but I personally am not a huge fan of the current loot system. I don't think Trendy is either, to be honest with you. It needs fixing. There was in the development of the game, there was a very, very large community that was all anti-AFK, anti-leecher, anti-this, anti-that. And Trendy based a lot of the game off of these people. You know, the direction they wanted to take. And then the new people that came in after the game released are like, what's up with this? Hey, you know.
Can't please them all.
Right. I mean, you can't please them all, but on the same note, I mean, I agree with all the new people that just came to the game. I don't like the loot system either. I don't care if somebody is a leecher. If that was an issue to me, I just wouldn't do public games. You know? I mean, that's what friends are for, you know? I mean, if you're willing to queue up a public game and build it, that's something you have to be prepared to handle. Is somebody that's level 3 hopping into your Chaos 7 match. They haven't completed the campaign yet. You know, and personally, I just don't care about that. That's not a concern for me. I would rather see well, you know, of course I want to see a healthy population for the game. You know, right now, on PC anyway, the numbers, or population numbers according to Steam charts are really down. Yeah, it's for all platforms, all servers, Kelza. Yeah, Double Medals weekend would have been cool. I think they're still working on implementing that bonus weekend system, and the only thing they have dialed in right now is Ascension, or XP. Well, I'm off the hook on my Xbox playthrough, that new one I was doing for the weekend, because I can't do that on a double XP weekend, or it wouldn't be a legit playthrough. I'd be level 50 with 8 more maps to go or something ridiculous. I was gonna actually knock that out tonight, but then they announced the double XP thing.
Yeah. Shimon down, baddies. Shimon down. Is that?
Yeah, I mean, that would be my guess. OMGs, you might want to check your build. You know? I mean, I can, in full Chaos 7 gear, I can go into Chaos 6 and use a bad build and lose. You know? I played Gary's mod a long, long time ago. It's been a long time since I did, though.
Come on, die, would you?
Oh, they don't want to.
Oh, I don't have my McManus on. Why do I not have my McManus? Come back here.
Good enough. Yeah, it's everywhere there, Killzone.
No.
They don't do events on individual servers or platforms. It's, if there's an event, it's always everywhere.
Oh, how could you not give this a shot in love? Terrible, terrible.
And I'd really love to get a hero crit version of this weapon here.
I'm actually on the hunt for some good medallions. Some better ones. Don't die now, Bruce. Don't die.
Give me them heals. Ooh, an orb. How lucky.
Wow, jammy. Jammy. All the good stuff now. RNG is heavy. Very heavy. Come on, baddies, die. Pew pew.
Oh, they're taking their time. Yeah, turtle build too. But this map, the turtle builds are just... It's a fun map for them, you know?
Time of the earth.
Triple legendary orb drop from a boss. That would suck. Here is your 3 orbs. Thank you very much. Please come again.
Here's all the legendaries you're going to get for today. Here, enjoy. Wow, that thing's not doing anything to him, is it?
Yeah, I got the wrong weapon for it. This weapon won't go through walls anymore. They done fixed it. Ninja fix.
Ninja hot fix.
Oh yeah, there was indeed some ninja hot fixing. I got video proof too. One day I can shoot through walls, the next day I can't, and I was standing at the exact same place, shooting through the exact same wall.
Despicable. Phew. Phew.
1916. That's not that bad, really. What is that? 84. 84 levels, which is probably going to be about 70 maps or so. Maybe? I don't know. I haven't gone through and done the math. 70 maps in 4 days is actually quite a bit. Well, 3 days now.
It's like, what, like 20 games a day, you think about it.
I mean, I do 20 games a day.
More, I was going to say maybe even more than that.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was thinking, you know, yeah.
Choo-hoo, I got rolled.
You came, you didn't even call out, you just came running. Didn't even you didn't even shout out, be like, help me.
I wasn't I got a little arrogant there. I was not expecting to die.
You know what it was? You probably expected there to be a mystic wall there, but there wasn't.
I've been using, well, I've been throwing sand in the mix again a lot lately. So I figured, what the heck, if I got the mystic in the deck, might as well save the slot and just use the mystic walls too. I am stuck, yep.
Wow.
I got stuck under that little ledge.
Try to do that number 2 in there, did you? You try.
It did not work out.
He was like, fly. He was like, wait, I can't fly. Wait, problems. See, if only if I had that double jump.
I'm telling you. EV2 needs double jump.
Those jump shards, people. That's what we want. Everyone page on the forums, we need double jump shards.
Oh yeah, it's definitely penetrating mobs. The normal shot is. All these kobolds just trying to blow me up. I don't understand. What did I do?
Yes, earth shard, get him. That's it, earth shard. Yes. Damn it, can you stop being stuck? You're always stuck back there.
Yeah, likes to, like a dog chasing his tail.
What kind of tail does a cobalt have? Like,
he's got something back there because he is doing some serious circles.
A little fluffy tail. Cobalt got a little fluffy cute tail.
Your mom stopped on stream. When was it? Yesterday, or I think it was yesterday.
On the invitational.
It says no on the day before then. It's yesterday for me. Yeah, it was yesterday for 3 more minutes. Then it'll be the day before yesterday. But I told her, oh no, that brat kid of yours he's too good for killing goblins right now. He's killing orcs instead. And she's like, damn kid or something.
Well, she wasn't there for me, you know, so it's okay. Yeah.
Just for entertainment purposes, really, there, Than. There was some changes to EV weapons that makes other weapons viable. But this one is the most entertaining, in my opinion, so I've been using it a lot, just kind of having fun with it. The DPS priority for canisters stayed the same, though. The McDougars is the highest single target damage, the McManus is the highest lane clearing AoE damage, and this one has just got a lot of entertainment value and gets the job done. Double roller! Can I get him before autumn yells off? No. I fail.
Wow, these guys really still back there. They're not dead yet. Die! Quit shooting at the damn wall.
What's going on, Nictus?
Jeez.
Are you that high, Nictus? Are you gonna hit 3K? I didn't realize you were up there that high.
Oh my god, now the Zapper's stuck as well. What's going on? The shenanigans. Zapper, what are you doing?
Zapper's chasing his tail too.
Quit chasing your tail.
It's got the.
I know. I know it's just a fuse, and it's sparkling, and it's all shiny.
He's got a lovely little tail back there.
It's like a firework tail that he's got.
Well, there we go. It just woke up. Fair enough. Yeah, we got more stuck mobs here, huh?
I would switch,
but you're too lazy to hit that one key. Do I need to carry a second EV2 on my deck on me?
Clearing the deck, but you know.
Are you still looking for a staff?
Yeah.
Holy crap, man!
I still want an Armageddon, man. It's just not happening.
Just being stubborn about the Armageddon, huh?
Very stubborn.
Nah, they're not cross-platform, Pally. I wish they were, but they are not.
Ooh. I didn't think that was going to work. It worked, actually.
The stun got him?
I marked them, yeah, I marked them and then zapped them.
Oh, yeah. Another dang blue box. What the heck? I think it'd be cool as hell if all of them were cross-platform. That would be amazing.
Inventory.
I bet you people would, you know, I mean, it's not an option for them to turn that on right now, I don't think, with the current state of coding in the game, but I think it would make for a really much more healthier player base and everything. People would stay around longer because there'd be more people to play with. Yeah, that went away pretty quick there, Pally. Nah, they actually said they can't, Nictus. They said that the Unreal Engine 3 is not friendly with it.
Woohoo. Okay.
Yeah, get a little snaky back here on this one, maybe. Try to do something different other than meta. It's just there's a reason it's the meta. You know, it's so fast.
I haven't changed my meta game the whole time.
I didn't. I'm not using weapon manufacturers as often, but it's just a speed thing. Are we turtling or no?
No.
Okay.
Just for speed.
It just seems like you can. The auras, the placement is not as crucial. You just throw them on the ground, you know.
Say that again one more time.
Just throw it on the ground.
Say it with meaning now.
Throw it on the ground.
Throw it on the ground.
I'm still gonna clip that and put it in a Dryad or Abyss Lord video. Hope I can get away with it. We'll see. Nah, it's not Unreal. It's Unreal 3 is, I guess, what the deal is. I mean, Unreal 4 is like solid engine. I mean, each one progresses up more. Sadly, yeah, I mean, it's not an option for Trendy to switch it to Unreal 4 now. You know, it's, I mean, they've discussed that in previous dev streams and just said,
too late.
You know, hey, sorry, but we decided to go with Unreal 3, and that's what we've got. And that's, they said that's why the Xbox and PS4 updates are always so enormous. So you're re-downloading the entire game again.
Is that just the way that engine works?
I guess. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm not familiar enough with it to say. It's an old casino term there, OMG, and I worked in a casino most of my life. I'm gonna fly over here.
But just make sure you upgrade as well.
Oh, I'm gonna upgrade something. I'm gonna take this Flamar to tier 5 right here.
Good.
For no apparent reason other than it was standing directly underneath me when I landed.
It's like that one will do.
I played Neverwinter for a little while, Pally. I played it on the PS4, actually, with some real-life friends. Actually, I played it on PC, too, really, really early in development. But the game had nothing in it then. It was like the first zone was it. But I did play it, not a lot, but I played, I don't know, 50 hours or so probably on the PS4 with some real-life friends from work. There's still a lot of stuff that needs to be done. I didn't read the article, but I saw right before I started streaming when I was posting Twitter messages that Astroneer had another update today.
Ooh.
So that's been like 5 updates since I played Astroneer. There's got to be some stuff in it to keep me entertained, and that game is really cool. I definitely enjoyed what I did do in it. So there's going to be another Astroneer playthrough coming for sure. And then that JCB Pioneer Mars game, I'm going to do a playthrough of that too. But that one is really, really early in development, as I was mentioning earlier. And then Steam World Dig 2. I still got to do the rest of the Long Dark story mode. I think added to my... Now that I got rid of those... or not got rid of, but now that I'm not doing the weekday streams on late night on the school nights, there's a lot higher possibility for ninja streams to happen. And I even thought about doing a little Batman on that. Just because, you know, I mean, it's Batman. Enough said. Oh, almost jumped in. So close. Little ledge dancing again. Neverwinter was too much grind for you? See, I didn't make it to that point where I was grinding, so it stayed entertaining for me. But then, like I said, I was playing with real-life friends from work, and they were way higher level than me. So anything I needed, they came and steamrolled it, you know.
Okay. Freeze.
You don't like Batman? What's wrong with you, Necro?
Don't turn around and be like, oh, I'm a Superman. We don't want to have any battles now, okay?
How on earth do you not like Batman?
Spider-Man?
I mean, is it not everyone's dream to grow up to be Batman? I mean, good gosh.
Ow. Go back to the face.
Flamethrowers and cannonballs with stun, Miggles, is what I always recommend. It's very effective. And the flamethrowers are pretty easy to place where they're not going to take any damage.
God damn it, Malthus, stop spawning.
Yeah, it's in Chaos 4. There, Paha. I mean, it's a 1 in 30-some chance to get it. So, I mean, realistically, you could do that, do it 100 times and never get one. It's all about RNG in the luck. Have I heard of Aquaman? Of course I've heard of Aquaman.
You ever heard of Wonder Woman, have you?
Apparently, Mikey C, you never watched any of my Fortnite streams.
Yeah.
I ran around the whole time with a trident screaming when I was Aquaman. What's going on, the boss? Need Justice League to come so I can get a little Aquaman. Check out the 2017 version of Aquaman.
New and improved, shall we say?
Oh, he looks beast. The Khal Drogo guy they got playing him.
Yeah.
He looks like a badass. There's no doubt about that. But, I mean, he looks like a badass in real life. So that wasn't too tough for him to transform him, you know? I still haven't played Rocket League. I've got it in my Steam inventory. I'm scared. There, Necro. I'm gonna suck so bad. And I don't know if I have enough patience to get through the learning curve. That's the only reason I haven't played it.
We'll see here.
It looks amazingly fun. I mean, Rocket League looks crazy fun. But it also looks crazy difficult to master all those moves. It's easy.
What's going to have? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Well, the first thing you want to do is go into defense crit chance. There, Miggles. Once you get defense crit chance maxed, then go either into the range gambit or defense crit damage. One of the two. Yeah, the defense crit chance is a must. You want to get defense crit chance maxed out very first thing. It's actually the most important points you could spend in the entire game. And that's a fact. That's not my opinion. That is without a doubt factual. Man, did I have nothing? I got nothing here worth keeping?
It's the same for me. It was just nothing.
Not one piece. Not one save for later item. What the heck?
Sell it all.
Let's see. No, there's a Chaos 4 shard.
That's the only ones that I've really been opening is the
Same thing with me. I mean, you can never get enough power transfers, you know? Guess
I could use some more and maybe just
I'll save that. That piece is junk. There's another one. Ugh. And the power transfers are elusive. If I could design any tower of defense game, what would I do? I'd probably end up doing something like Defense Grid. Because I think it would be a lot easier. And my level of expertise in that area is not strong. Alright, please tell me I have all these locked. Alright, I did. You want to switch sides?
Yep.
Might as well. Keep it semi-entertaining. Dude, I got a lava mancer on my deck, I just realized. Gonna be a volcano somewhere. Gotta volk it out. Ew. I did it wrong. There, I'm coming over. I'm doing the right lanes now, I promise.
Lies. Lies.
I gotta sit. You know what? I'm just gonna drop that volcano now so I don't forget. Oh, bam! Volcano down! Let's see. Oh, I got lots of lots left. Let's see, what do we want to do? Let's do that and that. I got 10 for you if you want it.
Where you go?
That is. I got me some volcano action.
There's still 50 there if you want to use it.
Yeah, I'm too busy flying around. Alright, Pally, enjoy. A little gaming's always a good thing. That is for sure. See if I can spend the entire match, or most of the match, airborne without falling in the drink. I will be wildly ineffective, so... Oops, I'm already screwing it up.
As long as you got that mana regen, then you'll be fine.
It looks like my internet dropped again or something. Or maybe not. Nothing scales with Ascension, Brandon. So Ascension makes no difference with your gear at all. It's 100% based off of loot, but yeah, there is a max. Damn near impossible to get, but there is one. That's another video I think I need to redo, even though I've done it like 3 times now. Another how loot works video. I'm actually hoping that Trendy will change the system, but I don't think they will. I think they like it, or they like the idea of it anyway. Oh, 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 I missed. Oh, there we go. Wonder if you can get up in there. I don't think you can. We will find out. I might be able to stop on the edge there. Nope. 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 Oh, right in the drink.
Ha! There it was. He tried and he failed. Behold the skill.
Yeah, you got a point there. Awesome. I mean, that's one way I can encourage Trendy to change it, is make a new video. You have no idea how many videos I've made that were outdated within like 48 hours. But, I mean, that's what happens when you cover a game for that long, you know? 3 years, going on 4 years, I think. Or no, I guess it's been 3 since the NDA was lifted. Hey, it was worth a shot, Light Rain, you know? You never know unless you try. Ooh, see, let me get up here. I mean, it wouldn't let me stay up there. It was kind of glitchy looking, but... Pew! See, you get no pew pew out of my EV now. Instead of pew pew, it's just one really long pew. We need Max to throw out a pew.
Is it not just a kapow or a kablam or a kersplat?
Well, yeah, I guess it could be a kapow, huh?
Could be one of those instead.
I love the fact that you can outrun the charge shot. It's such an awesome thing. Every time it goes off, I just want to rush into the pack and see if I can outrun it. There is no best gold or defender metal farm. They're OMG. It's straight up. The higher chaos tier you're in, the more gold you get. And defender metals are the same. It's all 25 a map. So they're really, the farming is just playing the game. They pretty much eliminated any actual farming opportunities. There used to be gold farming and defender metal farming, but now they've made it so that's not really a thing. I've been using charged shot as long as it existed. Moisture, nothing new about it. I mean, that's what I've played on my EV2 as long as the trials have been here. As soon as I got this shard, I never played anything different. And back in the day, it dropped really early, too. It was like Chaos 1. Do you remember? You and Hodor both got charged shot on the very first day that trials released.
I think so.
You guys were rubbing it in with your 8 per second Armageddons, and I was sitting there not getting it.
Yeah, because we had our Armageddons. We were running around with our 8 shots per second Armageddon.
Yeah.
You regret it.
Yeah, but charged shot has always been a roller killer. It's beast, particularly if you got a little monk pet cruising around with you. And it's really good. Or you were asking about assassins. Yeah, same thing there, nothing new there either.
Hey, ow, get up. Where'd you come from? Meh, junk. More junk.
Accidentally killed one with your ice needle. That's awesome. Where's Zappa at? I'm coming for you, Zappa. Or maybe not. He got stuck, huh? Is he coming out?
There's too many mobs in the way.
Oh, there he comes.
He'll come out in a second, yeah.
Well, blam! Take that.
I was basically trying to hold all the...
What do we got here? Ah.
Pretty sure the hex floors, yeah.
Man, I don't know what the deal is, but almost every armor piece I get, like the stat I'm the least concerned with is hero health. I want to have hero health on it, but I don't care if it's a high roll or not. And almost every piece I get, hero health is the highest stat.
Yeah, it's the same for me.
It's so frustrating sometimes. Like, all I want is a little bit more hero damage.
It's bad enough that I don't want hero health on a set of gloves.
You don't want hero health? That's why. Hey, I don't know how you can go without no hero health, man. I gots to have my hero health.
Oh, it's just on the gloves.
Why the gloves? Why not the boots?
It could be any single piece, but I was thinking, you know, it's their gloves. They're going to punch and wreck stuff, so it's going to have to be their gloves.
Ooh, now there's actually. Come on, victory screen, get out of the way. It's got a really good hero damage roll on it, but the ability power roll is low. I was thinking for my monk.
Wow.
See what kind of fancy schmancy box I got over here? Oh, it's green. That's the third green box of stream. You believe that?
Yeah, see.
Crazy. Deadly Strikes isn't necessary, but it is nice to have. It's not necessary for Chaos 7, but it's nice to have. That is for sure. What's going on there, Haku? How are you? Oh, what the heck? Did I click the wrong button? Or did it just boot us?
How many games was that?
I think that was 10 games. I think it booted us out because it was 10 games.
Did we really play 10 games that quickly?
Well, I had one of them down before you joined. While we're here, though, let me look at that, that projectile. See, it doesn't look like it's piercing on the dummies.
Well, let me.
It's hard to say.
I'll be able.
If I could turn,
Yeah,
if I turn the...
No, like, yeah, just go for it, shoot. Oh yeah, it's going through the dummies.
All of them?
It's hitting the first 3. Well, that's hitting 4 that time.
Well, one of them was down. Let's see. As soon as my cat settles down. All right. Yeah, it went through 4, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe that's the limit.
It must be dependent on how much damage that it's actually doing to the single target, or whatever target.
I think it may just be capped at that many. Let's look over here.
Yeah, there's a chance in that.
I went through 4 of them.
Just hold your control B thing.
Hold control B?
Yeah, hold control and hold B, and then you'll be able to move. You might be able to catch it and see it yourself. You can move the screen.
Oh. I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
And then you might be able,
or you're just talking about free looking.
Yeah, you might be able to see it.
See, it looks like on my screen that the projectiles are going away. And that not all of the projectiles are piercing. That, like, the little...
Yeah, it's dependent on the projectiles that is actually hitting. Like, they'll disappear, but whatever projectiles are left from whatever one is hitting before it, then it'll...
So that's not a true pierce then. If each projectile is only hitting one target. Now the charge shot pierces. No, it's actually looking like it's doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's disappearing.
You can actually notice it a lot more with the charge shot.
You can see it. You could see the things on the side just being left a little nodes. Okay.
Alright. Yeah, legendary gear is going to be higher quality than the others, emotionless.
I ain't in your party.
Huh?
I ain't in your party.
That's so silly the way it does that.
You left me.
Well, let's see what map I got, and then we'll decide whether or not you should join me or I should join you.
I'll
load one up. I got Dead Road. We've already done Dead Road, what, 3 times?
I think it's been Nimbus we've done a couple of times, but Dead Road, I think.
Nimbus and Dead Road. That's the only ones we've done, isn't it? We did one Little Horn. Which one? What map did you get?
Either Greystone or Little Horn. Yeah, we've done Greystone as well.
Did we? Oh yeah, we did. Cryo! What's up, Cryo?
Yeah, come on over to this one.
Alright. I will head that way. Mama, I see you online. You need to log out. Quit getting on this ascension. I will never ever catch you. Mama will be at 2,500 by the time I hit 2K. So you know why I did that, don't you? So I could sucker you into building. Ha ha ha. You gotta be sneaky if you want to get the Omni carry anymore.
I know your games.
Second lava? Oh yeah. Well, you guys saw that video I did earlier. I'm not shy with the lava mancers. I got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 lava mancers. I got 15 mystics. They've all only got 1 piece of gear on them.
Just a lot. Hey, get out of here.
I'm just trying to shoot you, but you keep moving.
Of course I'm gonna move.
I actually didn't have that many. I had 6 mystics as well, but I made the additional 9 to do a test video for Trendy. I just haven't gotten rid of them yet. Yeah, I'm not really into the exploits though, Awesome, so I don't really do that.
I think the left side's the weakest.
I mean, you just don't need to exploit the game in the current state of it. It's, you know, you can beat the game, the toughest content the game offers, in just so many different ways, legitimately. In my opinion, there's just no reason to exploit.
Maybe. Can make them fly though. Fly.
Yeah, the Mystic is the one hero that's yet to be fixed. Every other hero, there was a problem with all heroes with buff stacking. You could lay down 15 flame auras from 15 different monks and use the shard and have it stack 15 times. Well, all of them were fixed except the Mystic. The Mystic's the last one to be fixed. I got a feeling it's going to be fixed really soon, though. There's been a lot of public use of it, which is going to take it out of the game pretty quickly. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that video I put up before I took it down, but I had a video up for about 3 or 4 hours doing about 4 billion DPS on my EV2. 4 billion, not million, billion.
Yeah, I caught it through the Discord.
It's actually still, you can still watch it on the bug forums. I don't know DeBoss, but I'm sure Monty Python does. If you're turning 12 tomorrow, you probably don't know who Monty Python is. But Monty Python knows the meaning of life, I assure you. The wife still makes fun of me about that, the whole Monty Python thing. Because, you know, you talk to, I mean, you know the situation, but if you talk to any of my family members, they're very vocal on their opinions with the political state of Northern Ireland, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, I love me some Monty Python. And the wife tells me I'm a hypocrite.
I like what I like.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do, you know?
It's like someone turning around saying to me, like, do you want a drink? Yeah. Well, what do you want? Can I get a coffee? We've only got tea. Well, like,
right.
We've only got hot chocolate. Well, I'd rather. Can I get a coffee? No.
By God, give me a hot chocolate then.
Fine, give me the hot chocolate with a spoon of espresso in there as well.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
Any chance we can get some?
The coffee at work at the casino was so awful. I mixed hot chocolate in with it all the time to make it drinkable. It was just so terrible. It's like the rot gut, you know, the worst kind of rot gut coffee you can imagine.
I wasn't too bad because I was hopping around from just doing the jobs pretty much. I was like more like last. Well, there were people that were better than me just for dealing, just because it was still new to me at the time. So like, well, like depending on how many people would obviously show up for poker, it was just like, well, there's only so many people that can actually do it. We've got like 12 years, and yet we only need 6 years. It was like, it was like, well, I want to work. It's like you can't be sending me home, and like I'm here to work and get money. It's like, so give me something else to do. And they're like, well, you can go and hop behind the bar or that. Then I was like, well, yeah, that sounds good to me. So what was I doing? It was like the best coffees and espressos and stuff. Like whenever.
Oh yeah.
Wow. You know, it's just every time people started to catch on though, like with the customers and the services, like, where are you getting that fancy hot coffee from? It's just like, oh, from that dude over there. It's like, what's so great about that? It's just pure milk. That's why it was just like pure milk coffee. Like,
well, it tasted good.
Oh, believe you me, they were oh, if you've never had like a pure coffee like that's just with pure milk and like oh,
it's good stuff.
Yummy is all I've got to say. You'll never want to have another coffee again after that. You put water in coffee? Blasphemy.
Nah, bees are not considered an exploit, Wongtong. Bees are just like anything else. They're doing what they're supposed to do. You know, you can kill... actually, bees still, their AI is not 100%. I get derpy bees all the time.
Yeah, I was trying them out earlier. They seemed a little derpy to me.
It's not as bad as they used to be, but they're definitely not perfect.
Like, because things were still in their range, but the mobs were like over to the wall. But I'd put like bees in that like up front, like just trying something out. Obviously, we had the posts and that about some of the changes and that could possibly be coming. And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure that I tried to build like that before and it was viable, but you had to just obviously figure it out.
Yeah.
But the bees just seemed to pick and choose what targets it was that they actually went for. Once, even though the bees were perfectly within their range, yeah, it's weird. Like,
oh, sometimes, I mean, there's an elevation issue with bees, I think.
oh yeah,
Pardon me.
Yeah, definitely not.
Sometimes if like if you have the bee up here and the lane is coming from down here, sometimes it won't attack. It'll just sit there and stare at it. There's definitely still some issues. They don't have it perfect. How long have I been doing C7? Since the day it released. I don't know how long that was, to be honest with you. But the day Chaos 7 released, I was doing it. It was, Chaos 5 was the max before, so I was in maxed out high-end Chaos 5 gear. So it made that transition getting to Chaos 7 pretty easy. Because I had been grinding Chaos 5 for a month plus. At least. Maybe even longer. Before Chaos 7 hit. But yeah, that patch day. Did some Chaos 7 runs that day. I don't remember when that was, to be honest with you. But it's been a little while. I use a medallion. I actually got the numbers right here. A lot of people were talking in the DD2 Discord about how a mark is better, and so I did a pretty extensive test. I've got all the stats right here, but using a mark and a medallion with almost the exact same substats, so they were very, very comparable. I did 3 different 10-second tests where I had the aura hitting 3 of the dummies at the same time. So basically I got 9 sets of numbers just to see what it would do in 10 seconds. And the mark, the mark ended up, it averaged 462,000 damage per second, and the medallion averaged 508. So I mean, it's not much of a difference. You can use either one, but a mark is definitely going to get you more. You're going to get more out of it. But I mean, like I said, it's a negligible difference. Totem for the win, Nictus says. Totem with vamp and power transfer after a few upgrades is actually pretty good. Vamp power transfer combination works best the higher DU cost the defense is. Kind of strange that that's how that is, but it's because the upgrade value is so low that the direct effect of the power transfer stacking is not as beneficial. Where if you look at power transfer by itself, the lowest DU cost defense gets the biggest benefit. But when you combine it with Vamp, it switches, and the highest DU defense gets the best benefit. That's what I said, wasn't it, Mama? No. Yeah, I meant Medallion does more, if that's not what I said. Mama's always here to fix my errors. Yeah, the Medallion, on my test anyway, and like I said, I used 2 comparable pieces. The Medallion averaged 508,000, and the Mark averaged 462. And then with, that was a tier 1, of course, with Deadly Strikes, so I wasn't maximizing the amount of DPS you get going, because I'll never use R's without Deadly Strikes, personally. I know Omni likes his little baby R's, but I can't do it. I gotta have the biggins. Too much DD1. If my R's don't cover half the map, I'm not happy.
Believe you me, I'll still wish for the day to be like everyone should be on the forums and just be like, bring back Serenity Auras, goddammit.
Serenity Auras were awesome.
Just bring them back.
I get comments quite frequently of people that watched older videos and are like, well, what's this Serenity Aura thing? That looks really, really cool. And it's like, oh, it was. Trust me, it was. It was like the bread and butter of everybody's build. It was like it went unspoken of the majority of the time, yet you never did a build where you didn't see it. Every map you joined always had Serenity Auras, you know?
And it always had to be the person, whoever had the biggest auras.
Oh yeah.
Like
my aura's bigger than your auras. I'll put them down.
Your auras are tiny. Don't use those ones. Use these ones.
We'll take it easy to boss. Enjoy.
You call that a Serenity Aura? No, this is the Serenity. But now they're just so tiny.
Dang assassin. Get off me. Did you build? Or yeah, you built this whole map, that's right. My little loading issue. I was like, where the heck are the bubble walls?
They're over here trying to defend the lane.
Hey, what's going on there, Ghost? How you doing? Come get me some of that healing action before it's gone.
And it's gone.
Volcanoes and Serenity Auras on Molten Citadel. I love that map. I really, I'll be excited to be able to play that map on higher chaos tiers again at some point, you know. It's definitely a fun map. I mean, it was a good map in the original game. Fat loots. Hey, crappy punchy glove. Man, we got all kinds of stuck baddies this time.
Yeah, what's going on?
Every lane, it seems like. Holy crap! 5 different lanes have stuck mobs?
What's trendy, please?
That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that many.
Like, quit breaking stuff, man.
I can't get in there. It's up to you, man. You're gonna have to give them the secondary. Charge up a secondary shot, and then that'll mark them for you. And you can give them the zappy zap.
Here they come. Here they come.
Oh, now they're gonna pop out and say hi, huh?
Come on out. Zap.
I missed.
Zap. No, there's no.
Go back and stream DD1. Nah, my DD1 days are done. I don't like that all my stuff disappeared. I cry about it every time anybody mentions DD1. all my gear that I was saved up that was all over my tavern floor is all gone.
Hey, there we go.
I didn't stream very much back then. I played, I did record quite a few DD1 videos. The King's Game. That's 2 maps we need. We need the King's Game and we need Aquanos. We need both of those maps.
I have to check the EXP after this because I still got a Chaos 7 shards.
Yeah, it's been, they fixed that last patch. Alright, awesome.
That's weird, I still got the extra.
Yeah, they fixed it last patch where they said that the whole getting pushed back to Tavern after 10 matches is actually on purpose. They put that in because there was some kind of issue with exceeding 10 matches or something.
Hey, now, the double EXP doesn't amount up, so where's the double EXP?
A little Wonder Wonderland, that would be a fun one, Nictus, I agree.
I want my double EXP.
You didn't get the double? I got the double.
I only got 9 million, man. I want to live it.
I'm pretty sure 9 million's double there on me.
Where's the 11 million, man? Come on.
Well, it's got to be the right map.
Oh, Barrel, you're so useful. Yeah.
Oh, you already got air in there, huh?
Yep.
I'll give you a little lightning. A little lightning in the middle.
Hey, I needed... Don't overspend. I need another flamer up here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, man, sorry. Here, I'll sell.
Was that both of them? You just put
I only put down 2 lightning strikes, Aris. See, if you got rid of one of those flame Arios, we could do 2 LSAs. I actually didn't even spend all of my available DU. So I don't know what you're talking about. Well, you spent 10 more. Actually, there's 10 more left on the map. 990. I was going to say you spent 10 more than me, but you actually didn't.
No. No. I spent 10 less because it was Japan. All because of that hailstorm tower.
Yeah, this map is not ideal for the big R range unless you turtle it. If you turtle it, then you can get all that double lane coverage. But I'm not, you know, I'm way too lazy to go swapping shards every map. But yeah, this map here, if you turtle build it, it's awesome to have the big R's. But, doing the map quick and spawn camping, you get a lot of wasted R space. All this down here gives me an area just to come and chillax when the assassins come, though. I don't have to worry about them. Well, you had to play on the official servers there, OMG. I didn't play on the servers that had mods. I played on the... I don't even remember what they called them. Ranked. Was it Ranked? And Open? Was the 2 different names of the servers in DD1? Back in the day?
Yeah, I think so.
I played on the Ranked servers, so there was no mods. There was no exploits and hacks and all that stuff. That was all on the Open servers. That was just all. That was all from the guy who introduced me to the game. The guy that got me playing DD1 was a bit of a purist, and he refused to play with anyone who had mods, or he just wouldn't play on those servers. You know, so I ended up. He got me into the game, so I was playing with him, and that's just how I learned the game. You know.
Where you actually played the game.
Right. I mean, it was a grind. You know, I mean, I logged some pretty heavy-duty hours in the survival modes in that game, collecting up mana and getting the loot and everything. I actually made a ton for my little AFK shops I would set up. Just can't get the one shot, man. It's because I don't have the hero crit on the weapon. That's too much hero crit to be missing. I bet you as soon as I find the right weapon, I'm going to be one-shotting rollers and stuff with this guy. Kellyon.
Ain't going nowhere.
Sorry, man. I got up in your business over here.
you steal my kills again.
You know how I do it. You steal my kills in every other game. This is the only time I get any payback.
No, I only kill you. Come on, be fair. I only kill you and Joe. Only you two. That's just
I still can't believe you nuked us when we had all those damn nukes.
I've watched that video a good couple of times now and just laughed.
Like, oh man, really?
It was Joe's reaction to it as well when when he giggled his head off. It was just
oh yeah.
And then he realized, like, oh man, all those nukes are gone. It was like, wow. It wasn't that I had another chest hiding somewhere that had all the nukes in them, you know? Like,
I don't even remember there, Ghost. Don't think you had ranked available. Did you play it on the PC, or was ranked available for you on the Xbox?
It was Xbox, I remember. I'm pretty sure that it was. Because it was free, I'm pretty sure.
Well, they removed that from the game, too, and made it all one when the servers started dying. So maybe that's when OMG started playing it. It was after the servers started dying. I didn't play it right at launch. I was big time into Orcs Must Die then, and Orcs Must Die and the original Dungeon Defenders launched like within a week of each other. And I was all gung-ho on Orcs Must Die.
I am at the moment. I'm just trying to get
Oh, it's great. It's a great franchise, you know.
I'm just trying to get the skulls in to get the...
Gotta have them skulls. I got that, I got some skulls from old Robot. That's how I got so many things up to tier 7.
Well, I've noticed that that's the one thing that I'm starting to struggle with now is skulls. I'm not struggling for many maps. Like, I've got a bunch more Chaos Keys.
Well, you look at the... I mean, you don't... The high tier traps are not required to 5-star Rift Lord any of them.
Oh, no, yeah, I know.
You know, you see people doing them with the low stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Another dang mark.
It's just stuff like I want to get the Scorchers up, I want to get the Spitfire ones up. What else was it I wanted to up as well? Something else.
I just remember logging in, and when you first logged into the game, there was 2 boxes you had to pick from, and the box on the left was the ranked, or whatever it was called, and the box on the right was the open that allowed mods. So I always played the box on the left. If anybody remembers back that far at that time of the game.
If you remember.
But awesome game, you know. It actually took me a little while to get over all the bright colors. There was some heavy-duty flashing lights and bright colors. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Gabriel. I do appreciate it a ton, man.
Game's teasing me now.
Is it?
Just teasing.
I'm getting nothing but marks all day. I'm surprised finding that perfect piece is so elusive. You know, I mean, I've got one 22976 piece, and it's got crappy substats on it. Now, luckily, it's a totem, so it doesn't really matter to me that much, because it's got the wall health, and that's all I really cared about, you know. But that's the only one I've found with numbers that high. Oh, good, another orb. I bet it's 17k orb. Nope, it's even a crappy orb. Not only is it an orb, but it's a crappy orb. Can you kill that thing on me? Or you want to do it? Here, I'll just steal the KB from you.
Hey. God damn it, man. Everything.
Wow, it's been 2 hours already. Doesn't feel like it. Yeah, I'm at 1922. I wanted to get 10 ascension levels this stream, and I've gotten 13.
I wasn't expecting that.
you got one more run in you?
Yeah, I don't see me sleeping for a little while, to be fair.
You know you don't sleep. Got 11,000 on that one.
I would have been down for another hour if...
Well, let's do one more run. I've actually got a bunch of work I got to get done on the channel. I still got to record a new channel trailer, like a welcome video for new people to the channel. I took the one down that I had because it was so outdated. It showed Minecraft and Orcs Must Die play and BioShock play. And that was all it really showed. So I took that one down quite a while ago, actually. But I've got to make a new one. We got this map a ton tonight. That is for sure. I thought about doing that, Nictus. If I had a full overlay and everything for tables, I seriously thought about that. Doing not just blackjack, but craps. Blackjack is kind of easy mode as far as the gambling world goes, but craps takes a little bit more math to figure out. But obviously I've got them all down. I actually can't legally play blackjack in 3 different states. I would go, if I sat down at a blackjack table in Nevada, Louisiana, or New Jersey, photo recognition system would turn me into the police.
You done?
Yeah. But, I mean, that's just working in the business for so long. You just learn all that stuff. It's part of the job, you know. As a pit boss, you have to be able to recognize when somebody's counting cards, so you have to learn every different way to count cards.
You know, put another lightning strikes on that far left.
Alright. Are you sure it's okay this time?
The back left. The back left.
Oh.
The back left.
Left, right, whatever.
The back right one. Yeah, the back right. That right.
This one where I'm standing?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. No, the other one to your left.
Just say right. That one over there.
That one there to the left, right?
The 2 times XP is right now. There's 7.
Has been for a good few hours already. Get on it. Get on it.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to brag about it or anything. It was the job, you know. I mean, if you go into any casino and see a pit boss that had been doing it for 20 plus years, they can count 6 decks of cards down like it's nothing. It's kind of funny now when we go to, I did a whole lot of consulting at some casinos when we left Vegas and taught a lot of classes. And there's one casino in particular that is down right across the Oregon border that we go down to quite a bit. And the people are all super friendly, the upper management and all. They're all really cool. I got along with them really well. But when I walk in now and I'll walk up to the pit, to the blackjack tables and start talking to them, to the, you know, the people that I know there. I mean, a lot of the people I taught how to deal. Roulette, blackjack, and craps. And I'll go in and go up to the table, and I like instantly I can feel surveillance and security watching me. It's kind of funny. The wife cracks up about it.
It's not paranoia. They're watching me, goddamn.
Oh, they're watching. I mean, they got those 270 cameras for a reason, you know. It's not to let anything go unseen. That is for dang sure. But like in Vegas, I was actually registered. In Vegas, they got funny laws. Well, I mean, every city, I guess, has got funny laws to an extent, but Vegas has got some funny gambling-related laws. And like if you caught somebody dealing, or say you caught somebody that was cheating, that was illegal cheating, where like counting cards is not illegal, but say they were like switching cards or something like that, where it is illegal. To actually have that person arrested, there has to be somebody on the property that's, in Vegas it was called a key employee, and or a key manager or whatever it was. Well, I was a key manager, and that made it so I had to register with the Nevada Gaming Commission and everything for the state. So if I went into Vegas and counted cards, like if I went into Atlantic City and counted cards, they would just come tell me to leave pretty quickly, because I'd get flagged from the photo recognition. But if I went into Vegas and did it, I'd actually get arrested. And, you know, I don't want that. And nobody wants to go to get arrested. Alright, Light Rain, have a good one. Thanks for all the help, as always. What do we got here? Ah. Bad rolls, bad rolls.
Sneaker. Come here. Oh, great.
All I want to do is fly around some more.
Get him, Snake. Sneak him up.
Oh, I forgot to put any upgrades on the snake.
Oh, I just pummeled what I had into it.
That snake is mean, man. Snakes are good. Snakes are great. Pew!
Get out of here, Malthius. Get out of here. I said get out of here, Malthius. Get out of here.
Oh, Malthius is gone. Took him a while to learn his lesson.
Take all your minions with you. Where's that sky turret?
Sky Guard for the win. I gotta get the Adept in my deck more. I mean, she's so strong. I've been meta building here, just grinding it out lately, and I haven't played with all the new toys enough. I mean, of course, the first few days I did nothing but Adept, but after that I went back to good old faithful. Now with the EV2 changes, that's kind of made me, not that I really needed a reason to, but you know, been on the EV the whole time since, trying to get all the canisters and good rolls on them and everything. I actually have got a pretty impressive canister collection now. What do we got? Something dropped off the map. Oh, Lavamancer weapon anyway, I'm not going to bother trying to look at it.
I haven't really been getting anything. Really.
I haven't gotten anything substantially good tonight.
Like the pieces that I've came across have been like, oh well, maybe I'll keep that, or I'll have a look at that later. But it's just been nothing.
Oh, are you, Lorenthal? Yeah, I worked in casinos in Vegas, and then did consulting in Louisiana, Oregon, and Washington for, wow, I don't even know how long, over 20 years.
What was that for?
It's probably world's difference between the UK and the US, I bet. I actually was offered a job in Amsterdam teaching at. There's a casino there, right in Amsterdam. I've got an uncle that lives there, so I've kind of got some ties there. But I was younger, in my younger years, and I went over there, and you know, I did what younger people do the entire time, and ended up not taking the job seriously. So I just ended up not doing it. The casinos have changed quite a bit. It used to be a lot different. You know, I hate to say it, but like the casinos in Vegas were all, as far as the employees go, all of the employees were much, much happier when there was massive levels of corruption. When the mafia and everything was heavily involved. That was before my time, but I hear the stories from the old timers, you know, and they treated the employees really, really good. The mafia did. Now it's all corporate, so it's a corporation. All they care about is the bottom line. You're not you're a number when you work there, and they're not all like that, but the majority. I don't want to bash on some of my friends that are still there, but it's definitely the corporate world now, you know. You are dealer number 8,642, and you don't even have a name.
Yeah,
8 years ago. 8 years ago, I was. I had actually already left Vegas, Nictus. I was in northern Nevada 8 years ago in Lake Tahoe, working in a casino there. All right, one more. Just one more.
There we go. That's what we wanted to hear. Those famous little words. Just one more. Can I have some more, please?
I remember when I first moved onto the Strip. You know, in Vegas, you start off... all right, Omni, it's all you, man.
Dead Road, thank you very much.
I just cannot stand this damn map. I don't know why. I've got bad luck on it. I just don't even want to do it. If it wasn't for consecutive win streak bonuses, I'd be whining to skip it and move on. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, when I first, when you start off in the casino business in Vegas, you start off in one of the casinos that are like out in the middle of nowhere, out in the desert, outside of town, and then you learn, like the break-in, they call them breaking houses. Once you learn the basics of the games, then you try to move to one of the bigger casinos. But I remember when I first moved to the Strip, I was, sitting box on craps. I was the craps supervisor, and the table had just lost a ton of money, and the boss walked over, and there was a drawer under the table that anytime the dealers were tipped, that's where the tip money went. And the boss came over, asked how much the table was losing, and I told him how much it was losing. And all he did was open the tip drawer and look in there. And he's like, oh, well, good. Well, at least the employees are getting tipped. I mean, that's how it was at the beginning. And towards the end, you had people walking around with a clipboard and a pencil, sweating every single penny. And that's the nature of a casino. If people don't win, then no one will ever come back. People need to see people winning, But a lot of most of the casinos, most of the bosses that have been around a long time are still pretty laid back about the money. But the house isn't. The people upstairs, to them, it's all about the cash. They could care less if the employees make any money. In fact, to most casinos now, the tips that a dealer receives is considered loss to the house. Because the way they look at it is that tip money would have went to the house if the dealer wouldn't have taken it. It's kind of, I don't know. I mean, I've just come from a different era. You got to take care of your employees. Happy employees make happy customers, That's the way every business should be run, in my opinion. But I'm not the guy running the multi-million-dollar business either. going on there, Privileged? How you doing? Oh, you're not allowed tips? Oh, man. Nobody in Vegas would work if it wasn't for tips. Everybody makes minimum wage there. They'll make like just a few dollars an hour. I couldn't imagine working in a casino without tips, but I guess it's all respected to how much you make, you know, how much your regular rate is or whatever. But when I started dealing in Vegas, my very first dealing job, I made $1.85 an hour, and it was all tips, you know. So basically, my paycheck was nothing, and it was just all about the tips. But, I mean, I did enjoy it. I mean, I did it for a long time, you know. But, I mean, who doesn't want to play video games and attempt to make a living at it? As soon as the wife told me I could try it, I was like, okay. Took zero convincing. I actually asked her out of frustration one night. I had a rough night, and I'm like, look, what do you think about me just quitting this place and working on my YouTube channel full time? And she says, okay, just like instantly. And it kind of caught me off guard.
Just was taken back. He went, wait, hold on, you do realise what I was... Right? Can I ask you that again, just so I could get...
I was thinking about that earlier there, Midge. Or, Midgola. Now the celebration is actually better than it used to be, but it's still not good for a charged shot build. And I was really mainly referring to charged shot. So, I mean, really my opinion on the celebration would stay the same. If you're using an ability power EV, then the celebration is what you want to use. The heat reduction is normalized now, so it's reducing heat just as fast as anything else. But you get the, you know, the heavier, the larger ability power roll. Yeah, that's a big difference in Lorenthal, no doubt. Well, I mean, that's good too. Because let me tell you, it sucked. You know, when I left Vegas and moved up to Lake Tahoe, it's very seasonal up there. You know, and it got massive amounts of snow in the winter. So, I mean, there would be like a storm in the winter that would drop, you know, an ungodly amount of snow. Like, it would be snowing like a meter an hour. Literally, that much. So there'd be nobody in the casino. Those nights you didn't make any money. You know, you'd make your $10 or $12 or whatever from your hourly wage. But, I mean, it all came back around when that guy with boatloads of cash rolled in and was throwing the cash at everybody. That was the good stuff then. I mean, it was, if I'm not able to get the channel to the point where I can support myself, then, I mean, I'll definitely go back to the casino. I didn't hate it, you know. If I had to go back to this casino, I'd actually probably prefer to go back to Nevada, but the wife doesn't want to. She's done with Nevada. So, you know. Gotta keep the wife happy. I just liked the way they were run better there, I think, overall. If anybody's watching from the last casino I worked at, I do apologize.
You should be able to just ignore that left hand side, well, the right hand side for upgrade.
Left hand side or right hand side, Omni?
The right hand side.
All right, because you gave the old left right there.
Yeah, of course. Would you want it any other way? Would you?
What's going on, Rock the House? You know, I heard that. See, I've heard mixed things about the cruise ships. I heard that you make pretty decent money, but I heard they work you to death. Like an insane amount of hours every day.
Well, I think it would just be the people that are going to be awake and then which ones are going to be asleep. You know, there's basically going to have to be somebody there on standby the whole time in case they want to be entertained.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm guessing that you would have to be on pretty much standby as well, just depending on...
Yeah. Well, that's the casino hours, or sometimes the hours are long. They actually say that all the dealers and stuff in the casino have to work long hours, that it's not anywhere near as bad, I guess, as the like bartenders and servers and stuff like that. They say that their schedules are just absurd. Alright, Lorenthal, take it easy. 12 to 16 hour days. Oof. I'm too lazy for that. I did my time on the 12-hour days. If I do a 12-hour day now, I want it to involve video games. I'll do that for 12 hours.
Maybe add in a few other activities in there as well, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Getting lots of legendary tomes dropping, but the stat rolls are just not good on them. And wrong substats and everything else. Then again, I have a very specific set of needs for my weapon can. 2-part 24-hour stream in the making. Probably not anytime soon. But you never know. It's weird. I mean, I play that many hours a day, but it's difficult to stream that many hours a day without just getting wore out. Oh, the backward jump into the pool. You know, your voice goes and your back goes. I heard of the movie American Assassin. Not off the top of my head, no.
An old one, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't really recall that one.
I think it's an old one.
That's what I got right now. Their privilege. This weapon I'm using right now has got ability power on it. Oh, I walked right into that one. That wasn't the drink. That wasn't a fail jump there. That was a punch to the face.
Oh, right.
I ran right into it. Right as I jumped across the pond there, the dude swung.
Like, hi, Jeff.
Oh, it just released. Okay. What's up, Dizzy Diana? Long time no see.
There's another ascension.
Ah, look at this. 4720 on the hero health roll. Nah, I haven't seen it. I'm very unfortunate in the new movie department. My wife doesn't like going to the movies. She wants to wait and watch it when she can watch it at home for everything. And sometimes I just insist. Like, I already told her, you know, this December, Star Wars, I mean, we're not waiting around for that. We're going to go see Star Wars. That's just how it is. And I kind of laid the law down.
Hell yeah.
But for the most part, the wife just does not want to go to the movies. Yep. Looks like my keyboard took a crap on me. Let me unplug it. There we go. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Now, I do get access to a lot of that stuff pretty early through my son. My son is in the Navy, and he spends a lot of time in different countries, and for deployed personnel, they've got some movie streaming services that actually offer a lot of times movies that are still in the theaters, and they can stream them and watch them. And I mean, I'm not necessarily supposed to have access to that, but the fine print doesn't say I can't. I got the most recent movie, I think. I got to see Wonder Woman while it was still in the theaters.
Ah, perfect. Perfect, perfect.
Let's see. Purple box, man. I'm so unlucky. Alright, fine. One more. Just one more.
Sounds good to me.
You go with one more, Omni.
Me?
I'll even build it, no matter what the map is.
Ooh, no. No. No.
I'll give you a full-blown...
Make it Bastille. It has to be Bastille.
I'll give you a full-blown juice bags carry right here. The Mystic can get over 300k pretty easy, Brent. With hero health. She's got really good health stacking. Or health scaling, I guess I should say.
Greystone? Nope. Do you want to do it or not?
Oh, I'll build it. I was just thinking about what to do. It's debating on dropping your frame rate through the floor. Guess I won't do that to you.
Go for it. I dare you.
God, you had to go and dare me. That ain't right.
The lowest it'll go to is 20, I'm pretty sure. So go for it. 20 is not so bad.
You said so.
I know it's pretty rough for me to turn around and say that to you, like, but it's okay. I'll handle. I'll cope. There will be a day when I will have persistent and consistent 120 frames. There will be a day. What's the max frame rate of 144 Hz monitor anyway?
Yeah, it's all based off your monitor. My little frame counter goes way over 144 Hz all the time. But I know in all reality that's all I'm getting is 144 frames, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see. What else? What else?
This is madness, I tell you. It's madness.
Well, considering only one of them are sharded right is wall, we're going to have to watch them. The only one that's a wall is this far left one. And I don't have any ascension into hero health on that Lavamancer, but he does have the correct stuff. You know, I thought about it, Ghost Force, but I don't think I'm going to get Destiny. It's got a big price tag on it, and I just am unsure at how much I would actually play it, you know? The only games that are the high dollar games like that I would jump on right away are like BioShock and Borderlands. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've spent too much damn money on games over the years, but BioShock and Borderlands I cannot stay away from. I'll always have them on the first day. Let's see, actually got a nice bit left, huh?
Well, when's Borderlands due anyway? Is it next year?
They've been pretty quiet about it. They haven't given a whole lot of info out. I think it'll be next year.
Yeah, probably will be next year then. Oh well, I've got time. I got time.
I'll definitely play it. I'm not sure what platform I'll play it on. I'll probably play it on the PC, to be honest with you, but I'm not sure. I probably won't play it on the Xbox because my wife plays the Xbox a lot. I would probably play it either on the PC or on the PlayStation. The wife doesn't touch the PlayStation. She doesn't like it. So the PlayStation's all mine. But the Xbox, I lose 3 or 4 days a week because she wants to use it. And, you know, I can't tell her no. That's all I ever do is play video games. She wants to play some. I gotta let her play, you know. I thought she was going to play some DD2 with me the other day, but she ended up backing out. Not doing it. It's like,
I can't even... I can't even punch in the console command just now to be like, what's my frame rate at?
Yep. It shouldn't be too bad with the volcanoes. It's the streams of smoke that get it, not the actual lava balls. If those...
No, it's actually the aura that usually...
Really?
that usually do it for me. Yeah, it's the lighting that actually seem to do it for me. Like, I've noticed that, like, if I try to do it, yeah, like, just in general, like, what auras and stuff do you...
We got a kobold in there chasing his tail. I can see him already in the pack, spinning in circles.
As usual.
That was crazy with 5 stuck mobs, though, the last time we did this one. I don't think I've seen 5 different lanes with stuck mobs before.
I've just noticed that a lot while I've been playing. Is like mobs are just, they're constantly stuck. I don't know why. And I have no idea why. After all the fixing that they did, and something's made it all go whack again. So what we're doing, all just these volcanoes?
No, the volcanoes are actually not worth upgrading. The one all the way to the left is worth upgrading because it's double dipping with the vamp and power transfer. But the rest, you don't get anything for upgrading them hardly. So I just slap it in the R's.
You know, what is that thing? Yeah, the flame all of that.
Yeah, Borderlands is going to be a while. I wish it would come out soon. I'd love to play it.
No, not yet. Wait, we will.
Gotta wait a while?
Wait a little while.
My only hopes for Borderlands 3 is I really hope Tiny Tina is back.
Oh yeah, that. I want her to be playable. That's what I want.
I tell you what, man, with Borderlands 2, I laughed so hard the first time I saw this Tiny Tina cutscenes.
It's the very first one when you see her when she's at that dude and
oh yeah,
messing around with that dude, right?
Tiny Tina was awesome. I should have threw a little heal in somewhere. Oop, got wrecked.
She just wanted to blow stuff up all the time.
Yeah, I mean you can't fault a girl for that, you know?
Oh.
These volcanoes are going to take some damage though, so we'll have to watch them.
Nah, they'll be fine. We're fine.
Well, the enemies ending up on the other side, it's all about your defenses. If your defenses are enough to kill them before they get that close. You know? If the enemies are all smashing on the wall before they get sent up in the air, then there's a good chance that the mystic walls may not hold up. I mean, or the enemies might come down on the wrong side of the mystic walls, you know? But if the enemies are dying, like, out here, where they're not right up against it, then, of course, they're not going to come down on the wrong side. But I use Deadly Strikes in my... I think I got Deadly Strikes on my walls. Let me look. Where they at? Yep. Yeah, I'm using Deadly Strikes, Fortification, and Enduring Bubble, personally. My favorite game of all time? I don't know. There, Ghost. That's so tough to say. I mean, that's like... It's practically impossible question to answer.
Mine would probably just have to be Final Fantasy. It was a start. It was a start.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely good stuff. I was really, the first game that I really sunk into real deep was probably Ultima Online, as far as online gaming goes. But then, like, Dark Age of Camelot, I really got into Dark Age of Camelot.
I wasn't really big into it, but I never really got into the whole multiplayer gaming until I got an Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Before all that, it was just...
See, I never had a console.
Fighting games and stuff. Really.
My last... People laugh at me when I say it, because I've got an Xbox One and a PS4 now. But my last console before these was the Dreamcast. It had been that long. And like on the Dreamcast, it was all about Hydro Thunder, Galaga, or what else? Or the Gauntlet. You know, the Gauntlet games. I ended up playing quite a bit. Twinkie, what up? Do I like Dragon Age? Yeah, I like that franchise. My son is super, super into Dragon Age. But I definitely like him.
Die, damn it, die.
Oh man, my keyboard's wigging out on me again. This time I'm running forward. I wish I wouldn't have sent the one back. I got one for my birthday from the wife. And it had issues, and I sent it back, and I never got another one.
Oh, yeah. Still upgrades. Needing a week here at 15.
Just definitely watch the wall health. One of them will probably go down here before the end.
It was the left one, but no, it was like just some of the stuff didn't have upgrades. That's all that was. I think it should be fine now. Should be in core stuff. Should be all going.
But yeah, I had the Dreamcast. Before the Dreamcast, I had a... And what did I have? I guess... I had a PlayStation, too. At some point. I think it was a PlayStation 2. I had bought my son a PlayStation 2, but then I had a spare monitor. Well, I ended up getting a new monitor for myself for my computer, and he ended up taking my old monitor and playing his PlayStation 2 games on my old monitor in his room, so I never played it. Oh, crap. The geodes, man.
There's another one over there.
It's dead now, but almost got me. I missed. Here comes another. The geodes. Oh, dang it. You're going to have to get this geode. I don't even know what killed me. I'm thinking you may have. Off a reflected shot there. Because there was nothing anywhere near me.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm 44 there, Brent.
Oh,
Couldn't see what his health was, but I got a one shot on Tuskar. But I couldn't see what health he was at.
Well, Mathias has got full health.
He's taking his time.
Just look at all those. Look at all.
Oh yeah, I guess it could have been my charged shot, but did it come back at me? A Sega Genesis? I didn't have a Sega Genesis.
I had the Sega Mega Drive.
Yeah.
It was pretty much the same thing, just a different model.
Before I don't really remember all the times, but I started PC gaming pretty early in the PC gaming world. And I ended up sticking with PC only for a long time. And then, like I said, that Dreamcast we had, I played it quite a bit, but the main reason I played that was my son really liked playing the Gauntlet, which I played a ton. And then the wife really liked the racing games, like Hydro Thunder was her favorite one. She likes the boat racing games. So I played that a ton with her. And then, like, way back in the day, my favorite game in the arcade era was, without a doubt, Galaga. So, of course, I had Galaga. I've had Galaga on every platform. I've got Galaga for my Xbox One now. Gots to have me some Galaga. I'll never stop playing it.
Wait, Galaga, is that a shooting one?
PAX Prime always has a Yeah, I played Gauntlet Legends on. That's the one that was on the Dreamcast. PAX Prime always has a vintage arcade room set up when you go to. And I remember the last time I went to PAX, my son was with me and the wife was with me, and there was some guy really, really braggy in the vintage arcade about his Galaga score. And the wife's like, just go ahead. I know you want to go over there and teach that guy a lesson. Just go ahead. And my kid started complaining. Come on, Dad. We don't have 4 hours. I want to go look at other stuff. Because he knew. We did the whole, you know, you'd play 2-player or 3-player or whatever on the Dreamcast. And, you know, my turn would come around and it would be like, okay, time to go make dinner. You know, go get your homework done. Come back, your dad will be done, and it'll be your turn again. I played the crap out of that game, just loved it. Alright, KH Joe B, take it easy. I think this one's gonna have to be the last one. I gotta get some work done tonight. And it's tomorrow night's my wife's last day of her work week. So I won't be able to do much late after the stream tomorrow. But, so that is going to be my last one. Got to 1925 anyway. My goal was to get to 1917. Got 8 levels past where I wanted to get. So I got 75 levels to get by Monday.
Yeah, I got some levels too.
That's going to be a lot of grinding this weekend. 75. I got to do the math and figure out exactly how many maps that is with the win streak bonus. But I mean, it's got to be 60 plus maps.
It's gonna have to be anyway. Depending on what maps it is that you get, like the highest one you can get is that 11 million. But it's
yeah.
It's not really gonna do you much. You're still gonna have to play the same games roughly.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Oh yeah, Brant, definitely. You can look at my Steam library. It's all public. I don't even know how many games are there. There's hundreds.
Too many.
There's quite a few. I mean, there's a ton of good games on there that you look and has 15 minutes played or whatever. I just never played it. But anyway, that will do it for tonight. I do appreciate all you all coming, either getting up early or staying up late and coming and hanging out. And Omni, of course, doesn't sleep, so he's been up for, you know what, it's almost 10 a.m. for you, huh?
I'm sleep gaming. I'm gaming.
Yeah, it's 1:30 in the morning for me, so I've got a couple of hours before the wife gets off work, but I've got, like I said, I got some editing and recording to get done. But anyway, thank you all very, very much. I do appreciate it. Alright, Simon, I'll keep that in mind. And I will see you guys next time around. Say bye, Omni!
See ya!